Before you begin your job search in British Columbia, you will need to do some research. Many jobs you apply for will require certain skills or qualifications. These qualifications may differ from those required in your home country. For some careers, you may need to transfer your qualifications. It is important to know if the certificates or qualifications you have are valid or accepted in Canada. You can learn more by visiting the Welcome BC Job Profiles tool. Here you will find profiles and job descriptions, salary information, and alternative titles for jobs. You will find specific salary information in the first tab on the guides. The Welcome BC Job Profiles tool can also help you learn the next steps to getting that job in British Columbia. Here you will find information about necessary licenses or qualifications required to work in this field in British Columbia, and what steps you must take to have your qualifications recognized in BC. Careers in British Columbia are regulated or non-regulated. In non-regulated occupations, the employer can decide whether or not your qualifications will be recognized. A potential employer may ask for an assessment of your education and credentials, as well as an assessment of your work experience. Regulated occupations have controlled or governed standards. More than 200 occupations are regulated in BC. Working in one of these occupations will require you to be certified for the occupation in BC. This means you will need the correct documents or paperwork stating you can work in a certain job. If your occupation is regulated, you will need to contact the regulatory body to find out what certificates or qualifications are required to practice your career in British Columbia. The Welcome BC Job Profiles tool can help you find which authority regulates your desired occupation. These regulatory authorities will assess your qualifications for certification in your chosen occupation. This means they will let you know if your qualifications are accepted in British Columbia, or if you need to get more work experience or training to be eligible to work in a certain occupation here. This is called the Foreign Qualifications Recognition Process, or FQR. As part of the assessment process, the regulatory authority may contact your references or even interview you to verify information and determine how well you can do the job. You may also be required to take exams, pay fees, or provide supporting documents, such as education transcripts. If your qualifications are not accepted in British Columbia, your regulatory authority will help you understand what you need to do to work in your profession in BC. There is no fixed cost for the assessment process. It depends on the occupation you choose and the criteria you need to meet. You can expect to pay as little as a few $100s up to several $1,000s. The certification process can be as short as a few weeks or take several months. It really depends on your occupation and your past experience. Financial support is available to help you cover the cost of getting your qualifications recognized. For more information on this, visit fcrloan.ca. Retraining or updating your qualifications will take time, and there will most likely be costs involved. You will need to budget your time and finances to ensure you reach your goals. After you have your qualifications recognized, you will be ready to begin your search for your career of choice in British Columbia. Remember, the Job Profiles tool has specific industry information that can help you find work in your field. Additional resources available to aid you in your job search can be found at the WorkBC Job Search tool, WorkBC Labor Market Programs information, and the Welcome BC Job Search Tips video. Happy job hunting!